Tell us a little bit about how you got to be where you are today.
Yeah. I feel like most people in the holistic healthcare realm have a story that personally led them to get to this point, right? So for me, I really struggled with my health my entire life. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia at 8 years old.
Wow.
By the time I was 10 years old, I was on 10 different prescription medications, everything from IBS medication, antidepressants, sleeping medication, pain medications at 10 years old, because at that point in my life, that's all my parents knew, right? I asked my mom now, and she's like, I would never do that again.
Right.
But in the moment with a sick child, they kept telling me to give you these things. And I just thought that was the right thing to do, right?
Yep.
So at 10 years old, my mom, a good friend of hers, said, well, have you taken her to a chiropractor yet? I was getting daily migraines, IBS. I was like, chiropractors, no, those people are weird. Like, we don't know what they do. That was not how our family worked at that point. But when we were at kind of that last resort, she said, okay, fine, we'll go. We'll just speak to this person. We might not get treatment, whatever. We'll just go meet with them. And when we sat down, and he showed me my x-rays, and he started going over how the brain really works, how the brain functions by communicating to the body, and how that controls all these other functions. It was the first time in my short existence that something made sense.
Mm-hmm.
But not only that, it was the first time somebody gave me hope that maybe there could be an answer, right? Because the doctor prior, who diagnosed me with fibromyalgia, looked at an 8-year-old child and said, fibromyalgia means it's all in your head and nothing's really wrong with you.
What?
At 8 years old, I'm like, the devastatement of what, can you imagine taking this child who's in pain with very real symptoms and telling them like, it's all in your head, this stuff isn't real. That could have been it for me, right? If I would have allowed that to become truly who I was, how differently would my life be right now? So thankfully, that was my first introduction to holistic healing. Got under care. It helped tremendously with my migraines. It helped tremendously with several different health issues. So I decided I wanted to be a chiropractor, right? At the ripe old age of 10, I knew that's what I wanted to be. And I've never deviated. Everything they've asked you to write in school, I've always said that. But that was just the tip of the iceberg, right? So from that point forward, the things that I started learning and diving into through my own necessity, I actually, we'll probably get into some of this, ended up having a very serious hormone crash, chronic infection reactivation postpartum after my first son, which a lot of women experience those things. And again, we're told you're a new mom, it's postpartum depression, all of these things, which for me, it wasn't. It was very real imbalances. So that was the next phase when I decided, oh no, there's got to be more to this. So through all of my own stumbling blocks and the necessity to want to find true ways to heal and balance, I've uncovered all of these really cool things. And it finally got to a point that I felt convicted, like I can't not share this stuff.
Right.
So I've shifted pretty much fully from doing strict chiropractic to now actually work virtually online. And I help women all over the world find the root cause of their hormone imbalance and thyroid issues and adrenal issues. And there's just so many things that women need answers for. And that's where my passion is.